I don't know if you've seen the news recently, but there are many strong, powerful interest groups that are lobbying to take away individual consumers' rights to bring lawsuits. In this video, we're going to go into more detail about what's going on and how it may affect you as an individual consumer. My name is Dennis Ryan. I'm a personal injury attorney here in New York, and I represent individuals who have been injured in accidents. Here's an example of how this could affect you and the everyday American. Nearly every American nowadays is familiar with Uber. It's the app we use to get from point A to point B. And what many of you may not know is that when you use that Uber app and book a ride, that you're also signing on to go to an arbitration against Uber if anything happens to you along that route. This means that if something happens to you along the way, whether it be a car crash, an incident with the driver where the driver assaults you, you may think, okay, well, I'm gonna just bring my case to court now. But unfortunately, by hitting accept on that app, you may have lost your right to do so and may be forced to go to arbitration. Now you may be thinking, well, what's the big deal? I can still go to arbitration and plead my case there. But what almost everyone doesn't know is that when you go to arbitration, you're going to be assigned to an arbitrator who is on that company's approved panel of arbitrators. This is the exact opposite of having your case in court, where you'd be in front of a jury of your peers. What's really happening here is a dwindling away of our rights. When the Constitution was passed, there was an amendment that allowed individuals right to a jury trial. And what this attempted legislation is doing is starting to dwindle away at your right to bring a lawsuit and have your case heard by an independent group of your peers. Now, if you are able to go to trial and have your day in court, you get to try the case in front of a group of your peers. This helps even the playing field against a big company. If you go to arbitration, that arbitration is assigned by an arbitrator. And in this situation, big companies like Uber and some of the other companies will have a lot more power and influence over the person who's making that decision. The reason why these big corporations are making such a push towards arbitration is because they know it benefits them to the long run and is to the detriment of the individual consumer or injured person who's trying to bring a claim. The bottom line is that these companies know that when they go to arbitration, they're already dealing with the deck that's stacked in their favor. So this is obviously an ongoing fight in state capitals and even in the national capital. What's important for you as the consumer to know is that if you're dealing with the situation where you're thinking about bringing a claim against one of these corporations, they're gonna try and push you from bringing a case in court towards arbitration. It's very important for you to speak with an attorney who knows if you're able to bring the case in court or if the only option is to go to arbitration. This is an ongoing battle that is still waging out, and our law firm is monitoring this to see how it affects our clients so we can best advise them on what they're gonna do. It's important for you as the consumer, whenever you're signing an agreement, to keep a lookout to see what you may be forcing yourself into based on the boxes that you're clicking in those agreements. If you or anyone you know is dealing with anything related to either arbitration agreements or any sort of accident, please reach out to our law firm. We'd be happy to advise you on the best course of action. Also, if you've liked the information that you've gotten in this video, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. My name is Dennis Ryan, and I'll see you on the next video.